Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all feeling good. We're about to start a whole body and core circuit, so get ready for the warm-up. The first part of the warm-up is just to set a timer for 3 minutes and do 4 of each exercise you see. First of all is our side touches. Take one step to the side and reach for the floor and then go straight over to the other side. Doesn't matter about perfect back position or anything for these, we're just getting you moving. And then we're into our mountain climbers, big strides to either side, taking the foot outside the hand, lowering the hips and lifting the chest. Make these fairly quick, trying to get the heart rate up. And then we're on to our ankle compasses. So standing on one leg, you're going to reach your toes out to north, south, east and west. And you're bending into it like a squat each time just to get that little bit of extra range. On your standing leg, try to keep your knee over your middle of your foot, so no matter where you reach, you're trying not to buckle the knee in. You're just going to get a bit of ankle movement, a bit of leg work, and warming up your balance as well. This can be a good exercise to do barefoot as well if you've got time to take your shoes on and off in your workout, and it's a great way of just warming up the ankle mobility and strengthening the hips. 4 each of those does take a little while, but we're nearly done, and then we'll go on to our side twists, just reaching across one way and then across the other way. Once we've done 4 of these each side, we go back to our side punches and just keep going for 3 minutes. Okay, so we've done our 3-minute warm-up. We've got another 2-minute warm-up coming up. So just have a little drink if you need it. Make sure you're ready to go. And we'll get started on those in just a moment. So now it's 2 each of each movement, starting with our hip touches. So we're going to be in our press-up position, feet wide enough to stop you from losing balance. And then you're going to touch the opposite hip with the opposite hand twice each side. And then we go down into our child pose, reach across one way and then the other way. We do that twice each side. And then we're going to stand up and do some lunges. And each time we get to the bottom of the lunge, we reach the arms up nice and high. Try not to arch through the back to get that range. Try to make it happen at the shoulder. Reach nice and high. And that's 2 each side. So then we're going to go back to our hip touches again. Just keep moving through these for 2 minutes. By the end of this warm-up, you should have mobilized your shoulders and your hips, your ankles and your knees, and you should have a bit more awareness of your hip control, your core control, as well as just generally having raised your heart rate and your body temperature. So we've got about 15 seconds until the first round of exercises starts. We're going to go for overhead lunges. You can raise your arms overhead, you can hold a weight overhead, or you can hold bags overhead like I am. Just make sure you've got your space and you're ready to go. You've got about 5 seconds till it starts. And let's go. We're doing 1 minute rounds today and you get 15 seconds rest between each one, so make sure you go all out for 1 minute. Keep alternating legs and reaching the arms up as high and as straight as possible. For our next exercise, you'll need one of your bags and you'll need to lay down on your mat, and we are doing crunches with a press at the top of each one. Notice I don't come up completely vertical, I'm still holding the tension in the abs when I press the weight up. And our next exercise, I hope you practiced it earlier in the week, we've got our Turkish get-ups, keeping the weight up overhead, bringing yourself up to a standing position and then working back down. So our first movement is to sit up, then pull the leg under, then stand up into the lunge, then do the reverse on the way down. I'm going to alternate each time, or you can do one arm for one round and then do the other arm next time, depending on what you find easier. And next is our halos. They're kind of like Russian twists, but with the arms raised out fully straight, making a big semicircle. You'll see the legs twist from side to side slightly. That's not deliberate, it's just a counterbalance thing, so if it doesn't happen for you, don't worry about it. If this makes your hips and back tired, then you can leave the feet on the floor. That might take some of that pressure off. And last one, we've got our shoulder tap. So you're in the press up position, your feet are nice and wide for a stable base, and then it's alternate shoulders. You can do hip taps as well, like we were doing in the warm up. They're a little bit harder, so it's up to you. Okay guys, that's the first round done. We've got 30 seconds rest and then we're back to the beginning again. When you see the get ready sign, it means you've got 15 seconds of your rest remaining, so make sure you're ready to start with your kit. We'll be back round to our overhead lunges. So if that exercise felt easy last time, and you can add a bit of weight to your bag maybe, or you can, if you've got other weights, you can use other weights instead.
Nice work, guys. You've got one more round after this.
lifestyle drop.
Nice work guys, excellent work. The cooldown's about to start. If you're struggling for accountability and motivation while you're at home, then you can always book into the class on the app still, and I'll invite you into the live watch party so that you do it at the same time as everyone else. This will help with giving some structure to your workout routine.
So 30 seconds each stretch, we're going to go down into that child pose that you did at the beginning in your warm-up. This time we're going to hold it statically. We're going to take some deep breaths in this position. And next, laying down onto our front, pushing your hips into the floor and pulling your heel to your bum. Let your head rest down on your hands so that you can relax your back. And change side. And taking your hands together behind your back, squeezing your shoulder blades back, lifting the chest and raise the arms. Last stretch we're going to do for today, we're going to pull the ear to the shoulder, keep your opposite shoulder down and relaxed. And change side, other side. And relax there guys, you are done. Well done, have a great rest of your day.